fellow Flosstubers, it's Patty here with episode 95. Today is March the 2nd, 2020. On today's show, I have whips, I have haul, and I have knitting. So sit back and relax, grab your beverage of choice. Water for me. Your craft of choice, and let's chat. How was everybody's week? Mine was good. I had the little man for 3 days, if you recall. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I actually did not nap any of those days. He did on Thursday and Friday, which he really needed one badly on Friday. So I was really happy when he took a very long nap on Friday because he was a very grouchy little boy. Yeah, but other than that, they went really well those 3 days. I know he missed his mama a lot. And I missed my alone time a lot. But I did okay. We did okay. And I did get a lot of stitching done, which I will show you while he was here. And I even finished a knitted project while he was here. So that's really exciting. I didn't hit knit night because he left late. So I have not seen my friends for a while, but this Wednesday, I'm going to knit night. I need some knitting mojo from my knitting friends. So, yeah. Weather-wise, it got cold again, as you recall, last weekend. And this last week, it was cold again. And then it warmed up on Sunday enough to snow all day long. I mean, all day long it snowed. It snowed a lot yesterday. And now it's supposed to go back down to 20 to 30 below. So it's like really weather. Make up your mind, please. I would rather have the snow maybe. Because I inevitably get my car stuck in my driveway at least once a year. I haven't done it yet. Knock on wood. Or I should say knock on wood. But I'm really hoping that I don't get my car stuck, because I really hate getting my car stuck, because it's usually during the day and the hubs is gone. So and I've had to call him to come home. My youngest son used to live down the road from me, and when he wasn't working, he could come, but he's not in town, so I'm really up a creek without a paddle if I get stuck this winter. But the husband keeps reminding me, hey, it's not April yet. That's when breakup is. Hey, we still have another month of winter. And I'm like, no more winter, please. No more winter. I mean, didn't he not see he didn't see his shadows. So come on. Come on. It's really time, because I'm really ready. So, shall we be done with the blathering and get on with the stitching? I think so. Yeah, I think it's that time. Whew. All right. So, Mirror Monday is Fairy Moon, which I am. This was a pattern that was gifted to me by Joe. I am stitching this on 32 count vintage Stormy Night Lugana fabric. And I actually worked on this Monday and Tuesday, because Monday I did a whole bunch of running around town, so I really didn't get a lot done. And I still didn't get a lot done even on Tuesday. So I added more to her dress. And that is about all I did. So that is where this one is at. And I believe this is Witchelt. No, this is Zweigart. It's got the orange line in it. So yeah, I really need to, my Mirror Mondays have been really sad on my Mirror Mondays, because I do the video, I do housework, I do errands. Seems like I do so much on Mondays that I don't get a lot of stitching time in. So I'm hoping to change that, because I need to get these work done. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, the little man let me work on the needle point Hugging Penguin's Stocking by Dimensions. So this is on 12 count mesh. And I got a lot accomplished on this. He was playing and having a good time and let Grandma stitch. So I got all of the blue done. So the blue there, and I started on the hat. And here's some more of the blue down here. So yeah, that's really exciting to get that much done in a week. So I'm really happy. This is turning out so cute. And I really hope that when I wash it that some of those stitches will level out like they do in knitting, because this is kind of like yarn. So we will see. We will see. So Friday after he left, I decided that I wanted to work on a project, so I pulled out the branch by Barbara Anna Designs. And I am using the DMC equivalents. I am working this on 32 count Vintage Country Mocha Belfast by Zweigart. And I got the witch started. I finished the cat, put the tombstone in, and put the spider in. Look at that spider. And did the background of the date, finished that section, and the roof and the door. So I actually got quite a bit done on this on Friday. So I'm really happy with how this is turning out. I think it is so cute. And I was feeling a Halloween mood. So that is what I did. And so on Saturday, which was leap year day, so that was the 29th of February, everybody was talking about long dog samplers and finishing that in 4 years for a stitch along. I decided, nope, I'm going to start a new project because I have only got the one long dog sampler and I just wasn't feeling it. So I decided that I would start the bee, even though I was supposed to work on the bee yesterday. I worked on it on Saturday instead. So the bee is charted by Gecko Rouge. Where is it? It's on 25 count DMC Magic Guide. Sorry. What happened to the picture? Oh, there it is. Here it is. So this is by Lorna Lane. Isn't that? I just love this picture. I just love it. So what I have decided with this is, of course, that March is for working on the bee, but I'm also every 29th going to work on it. There is no way that it's going to get done in 4 years because I would have to do, what did I figure? 6 pages a year to get it done in 4 years. So yeah, maybe 3 pages I can get it done in 8. We'll see, but I'm not going to count on that either. So this is what I got done. Now, I have discovered that these 20 by 20 blocks are very confusing. So I'm going to get one of those those erasable pens, whether it's in the water or heat set or whatever, and take the 20 by 20 blocks and make them 10 by 10, which will be so much easier. I'm also doing it row by row for the first page because there's not a lot on the first page, and once I get the first page done, then I will decide if I'm going to do it diagonally or do one whole 10 by 10 square instead of doing it line by line. But that is where I got on the bee. Not a lot, but like I said, wow. Having your brain go from the 10 by 10 squares to the 20 by 20 squares was really tricky. And there is confetti up the wazoo. Up the wazoo, because you can see it. Look at all that different color in there. Yeah. So, oh, and I'm also not just doing that. I'm doing I'm trying to get it Since this is not a square pattern or a rectangle, it's got all the curves and stuff. I'm right there. I'm trying to get it to where I can block it completely and make it square. So I'm going outside the first couple 10 by 10 blocks to get it all lined up. So, yeah. Hope that made sense, but woo-wee. I love it. I love the colors. I think it's going to be a great pattern. But man, oh man, trying to get my brain wrapped around it was lots of fun. Yeah. Okay. I also worked on my Whip Go last night. Started my Whip Go project for March, and I worked on touching the autumn sky, and I'm going to work on this for 2 weeks. And this is on 32 count Stellar Lugana, and I believe this is also by Zweigart. That is where it's at. And I got quite a bit accomplished on her this time. So I worked on her coat because I only had the hands. I had all this and this and then just the hands. So I got that all in yesterday. So yeah, I'm really liking it. And it's more that color. Yeah, it's more that color. So very happy, very happy. So I will work on this again this week for my Whip Go. And then it'll go back because that is a Mirror Monday for August, I believe. And then I also worked on the peppermint purple 52-week sal. So I got week 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. No. Should only be 8, shouldn't it? Whatever. I'm sorry. I got this weekend. So I guess, yeah, that's week 9. And yeah, I'm really happy with how that's turning out. And I'm thinking now about doing a row of just solid color, picking one of the colors out of here and doing a solid every once in a while just to break it up a little, which I might do. But I think it turned out really cool, and I was really happy with how that turned out. And I also worked on my 30-minute a day project, which is the Prairie Scroller ABCs. I got B finished to what I want to do. I do not want to do any more on B. By the 29th, I was done with this. So I made some stitching errors, and I'm not going to worry about that. The pie plate, that's supposed to be that dark black brown, and I went, nope, they're supposed to be, I frogged the start of another branch, but I frogged it, so there was supposed to be a branch here, a branch, and another leaf here, and I just didn't want to do anymore, so I said that's enough and called it good. So last night I did more than my half an hour because I wanted to get the green done. So I got the green done for C. So this month will be C until it's done, or I can't decide if I want to just work on one a month and then switch to a, so if I don't finish one in the month, then I'll just switch to a different letter, or just finish the letter, because I really want to get this done. I really want to get this done as soon as I can. And so far I'm not burnt out doing the project. I was just burnt out doing the letter, and that's what I'm hoping happens. That I get more burnt out of doing the letter than doing the project. But here it is on my lap stand that I made. So yeah, I'm really happy with it though. It's going to be a fun project when it's finally finished. So that was all I stitched on. Even though I had Little Man for 3 days, and I didn't stay up super late, but I also didn't do a lot of homework or housework. And I didn't do any homework last week. I have to admit that I'm just not into it this year. So I'm going to stay in the group because I'm hopefully next year I'll get into it again. And I haven't done any enchanted stitching, which I really should because I wanted to, but I just can't make myself do homework right now. So I'm hoping eventually I'll get to it, but just haven't been feeling it. So purchases. I have been stress buying, which is not a good thing for me. I am completely out of Stitch from Stash because I've already got stuff in my cart and I have stuff coming to me that should be here this week. But yeah, I've been stress buying. So my first stress purchase was a cone of black. I should have bought the big cone of black instead of a small cone of black, but I got a cone of black because you always need black. I just looked on Amazon for a cone of $33.71, which is that brown black, and they want way too much money for shipping that brown black, so I'm not going to do that unless I can go on Joann's and see if they have it, if Joann's has it. If they do, I might do that. But here is a small cone of black. It's 100 grams. It should last me a while, so it's all good. I also got my order from my floss of the month from Silks For You. And I'm really happy with this one. It's so pretty. And of course I don't have anything white to put behind it, but here is greens and a purple. So I think it's so pretty. I'm very happy with that. I need to check my email and see if she has sent a bill because it hasn't come yet. So, yay! There we go. Okay, knitting. I actually finished something. I finished that baby blanket. So, I haven't washed and blocked it, but the last time you saw it, it was way down here. So, I really got a lot done. And this is just an itty bitty blanket. It should block out fairly long, but I think that it would be nice just to have it just kind of laying on the baby in case he's a little cold. But here it is. This is Mandala by Lion Brand. I used a size US 7, 4.5 millimeter. And the colorway is Spirit. So I am so happy with how that turned out. The newest Little Man's baby shower is next Wednesday night. So I have a week to wash it and block it and get it ready to give to the little man. And the other projects I knitted on, I started a knitted knocker, which is a prosthetic breast for women who have had mastectomies. They're asked that they are knit out of certain cottons. So this is one of the cottons, and I don't know if I still have the tag. Let's see. Yes, I do. This is Cascades yarn, ultra Pima fine cotton. Or no, that's not what this is. Maybe it is. But that's the color, and I didn't get a lot done, but I haven't decided if this is going to be a B or a C yet. But there it is so far. And they were calling for, I think, size D's, and I might have enough to do a couple of D's, but I don't know yet. I'll have have to wait and see. But, you know, I want to do those every once in a while, so. And then I told you I was going to work on the 40-yard sprint. Was it by Stitch Nerds? I can't remember now. And I don't have the thing with me. But I did work on it. So the last time you saw it, this was what I had finished. So I got a couple of more repeats done. And this is also on a US 7 4.5 millimeter. And this is what I have left of the hand spun. So I should get quite a bit more done with that. While I was back here, I found a whole bunch more knitted projects that I started. So it's going to be a while, I think, before I start anything new besides a knitted knocker. Ew! But, yeah, my plans for this week. I'm just going to knit on this, knit on the knocker. I'm going to work on the 30 minutes a day and my Mirror Monday. And whatever else crosses my eyesight. I don't know. I haven't been really planning a lot. But I've already worked on the WIPGO project for this week. My plans with WIPGO is work on one project for 2 weeks and then switch it and work on the other one for 2 weeks. And I haven't done that yet, but that is my plan. So I will, and if I get bored with what I've got, I'll just pull the WIPGO project back out. But yeah, I don't think I'm going to do any new starts, but you never know. You never know. I may want to start all the things. But I haven't hit that point yet. I don't know. I do have 2 patterns and coming, and I'm thinking I might want to start one of those, but I don't know yet. But anyway, looking around, I think that's all I have to talk to you about except for these bangs. I cut them this morning and I cut them way too short. I hate when I do that. But anyway, I think that's it. I hope that you all have a great week, and I hope that whatever you craft it to your heart's content, and I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.